Oh, what's up guys? My name's Joe. I'm dealing with a bit of a flu at the moment, but hey, I gotta get that Friday video out there. First of all, the NBA All-Star Gordon Hayward video, that went out on Monday. We hit the trending tab in the UK, which is, pretty cool. But I saw a bunch of people saying that I've backed out of my 6-month hair growth challenge. You guys think that I just dropped you guys week 1. The Gordon video was shot before we started the 6-month hair growth challenge. I have not cut my hair on top. I have gotten it trimmed up, but I'm not just gonna leave you guys hanging. I'm gonna keep going till the end. Anyways, for today's video, everything that I'm gonna talk about is according to girls themselves. I'm not just gonna be guessing or making stuff up here. I'm tackling this subject in 3 ways. Cynthia and I went out on the streets to ask a couple girls what they find most physically attractive. Also, I'm gonna be breaking down a legitimate survey that was conducted by an online pharmacy and doctor service called Dr. Felix. And I also conducted my own survey. So we're gonna go through all of this and see what kind of results we're getting. What do women find the most physically attractive about men? Also guys, I wanna make it clear up front that physical attraction comes second to the guy that you are on the inside. Yes, it's cheesy, but it's true. I'm talking about personality-wise and mannerisms. In fact, even though us guys love to talk about looks, we base relationship status on personality first as well. So I don't want the take-home message here to be just surface level, looks is everything, because it's really not. The most important is the kind of person that you are, and then, secondary is physical attraction. With that said, let's get into it. To start out, let's see what some of the girls out here in the streets of Manchester had to say for themselves. This part is pretty unscientific. We just got some quick fire responses to take a look at.
Got to have good arms.
Arms are number 1.
Or a back, a nice back. Oh, I think it's long hair.
Long hair?
Long hair. It's one of them, isn't it? Just drawn to it. Yeah. I like facial hair. Makes it look a bit older, I think.
Like the build. So like upper body.
Yeah.
Height, because I'm tall.
Okay.
So height.
Want a guy that can...
And don't dance like this at club. Oh yeah.
Right, so I realized that was quick and every girl said something different, but the most interesting thing to me, kind of the take-home message that I got out of this, is that none of the girls that we asked said face as being the #1 most important physical characteristic. But this actually ties in with the results conducted by the Dr. Felix survey. And I'll break it down for you, but the survey said that only 2% of women find face to be the most important physical attribute on a guy. And in fact, it was second to last, with legs being only 1%. Moral of the story so far, guys who are worried about facial features being super important, you might just have a better chance than you might think. When it comes to the top 3 most popular physical features, according to the Dr. Felix survey, is chest at #1 with 24%, hair at #2 with 22%, and arms at #3 with 19%. As the survey mentions, when it comes to chest and arms, this shows that, a good definition, some muscles are an important characteristic when it comes to women's consideration on what's most physically attractive. This is also supported by the 13% that said abs and 9% saying the V cut is the most important. But what I found most interesting, and you guys probably could have guessed, is that hair was in second place, with 22% of women saying that they find hair to be the most important, or what they find the most physically attractive about a guy. And since this channel revolves around hair quite a bit, you guys have clearly come to the right place. And this makes sense for a couple of reasons. First of all, hair subconsciously reveals a lot about who you are. It's like an opportunity, like a looking glass for people to get a better sense of the kind of person that you are depending on your hairstyle. Using a physical trait, an outer appearance, to learn more about you on the inside. Like having a clean cut, simple haircut can show professionalism. Longer, quiff-like looks can show a more artistic or mysterious side, and the list goes on. Also, having a full head of hair has been closely linked to traits like strength and virility. And not to mention, hair does a lot for your facial structure. Every guy, as long as you have hair, has the ability to have your hair better complement your facial features. And I made a video on this a while ago, choosing the right hairstyle for your face shape. If you want to check that out, I'll have it right up here. Now the survey gets pretty in-depth. It also breaks down, age groups, what they find most attractive, and also demographics from different parts, mostly in the US. So if you want to check out that survey, link down below. struggling a little bit. Now, all of these statistics actually translate into some interesting conclusions. From the responses that I got out in the streets and from breaking down this survey that we just talked about, it becomes apparent that we actually have the ability to make ourselves look more attractive, and it's not all down to just fate. It's not down to just, well, I was born like this, so what can I do? Some of the highest voted physical qualities had to do with definition in your chest and your arms and your abs. These are all things that we can improve on by going to the gym, by getting active, by trying to build, just look a little bit more muscular by putting the effort in. Hair as well was way up there at number 2, something that most of us have full control over and can utilize to make ourselves look more attractive. It goes to show that actually putting effort into your hair, learning how to style your hair, learning what hairstyles best suit your face types, this can go a long way when it comes to physical attraction. Now, like I mentioned, I actually ended up conducting my own survey. It's a little bit contradictory to the survey that we just broke down, because in the survey that I did, actually 66.5% said that they find face to be the most important physical quality on a guy. But when I looked into the reason why, most of the responses didn't relate it to actual physical attraction, but rather said the reason is because your face is the first thing you see. So it makes sense. See, it's not always about being attracted to certain facial features, but rather the fact that your face is the first thing you see, so therefore it's an important thing to take into consideration when it comes to physical attraction. The take-home message here should be simply to keep a well-groomed, clean face. Take care of your face, make it look as presentable as you can with a thorough cleaning routine and also a good facial grooming routine. It's not always about how your face looks like, but instead it's more about how presentable you make your face. You make it the most presentable that it can be. Moral of the story, we all have the ability to enhance our physical attraction and make ourselves look better. Guys, let's do that together. Thanks for watching. I got an email list with exclusive stuff, including BluMaan product giveaways on the monthly down below. Thanks for watching. I'm gonna go get better, and I'll see everybody next time.